No. No.
It's me. I return to work on some distress.
Nope.
Hey, people fucking
Why
house.
did I make that play? That is. Nope, that's bugging. Yep. Hashtag drop every combo still remains.
Hi guys. Hi.
Now I gotta go get the tetanus shot because
Guess what? We have new things to react to. The very first one we're gonna do is the new Shadowlands Afterlife series. Here we go, straight into it.
The wilds tremble before my fury.
What's happening?
The nightmare's veil is lifted. I return at last
don't know how to do it.
to the long slumber, to the great forest beyond, until I may serve the wilds again.
I like these trees. Very cool. Who this? Who that? Who? What? Okay, the Earthhawk. Okay, we know him. The hell are these guys? Their weird giant noses. What did he just do? I'm so confused.
Welcome to my grove, friend. My queen. I shall protect these souls through their winter. I shall see them reborn in their spring. No matter what trial I face. I swear it, my queen. I swear it.
Who's she?
Rest well
I'm so confused.
and dream.
It looks cool as hell, but I don't know what the hell's going on.
Season after season of this drought. Here. It's so little. I know.
Probably gonna take off.
Oh,
in
you
about
found another
20
one.
minutes, guys. I gotta start my stream up.
Oh, it died. Oh
No
no.
problem, Bob.
Oh, poor little elfie thing.
Reclaim everything from this grove. Everything.
Oh no, they're taking your friend. No.
No! This is my grove! You will not destroy them!
Really need it.
Aralon, we are not your enemy.
I just got mine maybe
Who
less than a month
threatens
ago.
my grove is my enemy.
I
I
actually
swore an
used
oath.
my tier 1 emote when I first came in the room.
I guess I could.
My queen.
There we
I kept faith all this time that you would save us. And now you send scavengers to my grove? Why?
Yeah, maybe. I made this up.
Zappy zappy! Man, that looks dry.
You saw what is to come.
Ardenweald is dying.
It must be saved. The queen is called the Wild Hunt.
Allegedly, her with a sword
We
hit
have
her
culled your
before she
grove.
died.
so that others might live.
Will you sacrifice one soul for the forest entire?
There was a lot of anger there.
Or will you keep your oath?
You didn't know about that shit, did you?
Keep the oath.
Your heart is pure. I will
I don't actually know what's the right choice is. I'm just.
your choice.
I know what the problem is. No, it's not. 'Cause it's not even.
One last time, you serve the wilds. You will not be forgotten. Forgive me, friend.
Bye bye, Ursa.
I will hunt for you, my queen. For Ardenweald. And for the souls we can yet save. I swear it. I swear it.
Okay, I still don't feel like I know anything about Ardenweald. What I know can be summed up as apparently their ability sucks,
Shin is supposed to wipe the floor with regular
but
salt.
their like graphic or not graphic, their aesthetic is really good.
Plus, I
So like
fought
everything
her
I've heard about them
79,
is
kinda
like
got her down.
they suck because everybody's gonna want
I
to be
can't
them,
play her
but
for
can't
shit,
be.
but I can beat her.
Okay, next. Let's see.
Alright, are you doing your main? Or...
Yep.
Then I ain't bringing my spinal. Fuck that.
Bellular. We are reacting.
Hello everyone
to
and welcome back to a
Bellular.
special late night edition of the World of Warcraft news for Ian Hazacostas, the game director of World of Warcraft, has taken to the forums to address key concerns with the Shadowlands expansion, primarily Covenants, but also leveling and a few other things. And, just as Ron Perlman said all those years ago in the intro of Fallout, Blizzard never changes. Unlike our Patreon loot, it sure does change each month, and this month it is
nice
the
segue.
Warriors. So yeah, if you like the Warrior
Nice
pin and bunch of other
segue.
goodies, you can check that out. And a massive thank you to them. You'll soon see how they're making a lot of stuff happen.
Oh,
Okay, Ian's post. The path towards the Shadowlands. Yeah, let's go. Okay, Blizzard are actually doing two pre-patches for Shadowlands. 9.0.1 is the pre-patch for non-Shadowlands content, and 9.0.2 is for Shadowlands content, like, say, balancing Covenants and things like that. Now, Ian says in his post that this is going to give the team more time to work on Endgame. And that's good, because good heavens, the team certainly does need that. They are going to have a very stacked 7 weeks ahead of them, and, well, we'll get into why that is pretty soon in this video. So, there's that. Then moving on to alt leveling, it's another thing that he covered, and this is actually some good news. Things are simple enough and they're good. So previously, right, you would do every zone in order on your first character. And then once your first character was capped, then your alts could actually just select a covenant immediately at level 50, and they could just go and do whatever they want, right? Now, the intent there was great, but it did lead to some things being a little bit confusing for players. So, to remedy this, and things like the confusion of playing each campaign in a different order after you've selected a covenant, Blizzard have actually redesigned the alt leveling experience. And now the way it's going to work is that new alts will have a choice to either replay the whole thing straight up just like it was a new character, or to jump straight ahead to after the Shadowlands campaign ends. Yes, you on your level 50 character will be in a state where the campaign is done, but you'll be level 50, not level 60. And the way that will work is you can then level up by doing side quests, right? But also by doing bonus objectives, which will be new and will be located where the campaign missions would have been. And then also these new zone-wide objectives that they're putting in the game that Ian says will be very lucrative. So it really does seem like, right, for doing your alts, it's just going to be this very free form, and I would say potentially extremely fast way to level up. And the reason why I say that is because rather than going through each of the Covenant campaigns, right, with a whole bunch of travel time between them, you can actually just focus deep on doing a single zone, doing the zone objectives, the various bonus objectives, the side quests. Seems like you could really zoom through that pretty quick. So, yeah, overall, it actually seems like a pretty elegant design to me. I think what's cool is that alts will actually be able to work towards their end game goals while they're on their way to level 60. I think that's a really good system. So, hats off to Blizzard there. I think that's especially also good if you're a few weeks into the expansion, maybe a few months. So, that's good stuff. There's actually more good stuff in this video as well, because next, Blizzard have decided to remove, well-ish, the extremely tedious Torghast introduction. And phew, because this one, I mean, it basically kind of sucked, right? Especially when we were doing Torghast testing. Oh god, poor Matt. The amount of time he spent getting characters actually in a state where they could do Torghast testing on beta was quite sad. So that was rough, and it's not something that you will have to experience as much when you actually play the game, because instead they're making it so that you actually get full access to the main levels of Torghast and the Runecrafter after just doing a quick intro quest. And then the longer quest line that involved all those extra runs, and Jaina, and Thrall, and then of course unlocking the Endless mode, they still will exist, but you can do them after, and they will grant you legendary crafting materials. So basically, it'll actually feel a bit more worth doing, and not a waste of your time. But still though, by actually getting you the Runecrafter and the main Torghast levels, that means that as far as player power goes, you can just sort of get everything that you would need very quickly without doing a lengthy intro process. So that's real nice if you're, say, doing a whole bunch of alts. And this actually greatly helps a bit of feedback that we had, so we actually have to now tweak our impending Torghast video. So that's good news. And then also in the Twisting Corridor, well, Ian mentioned that they're doing more on tuning, and that it's going to feel more like a challenge mode with like good cosmetic rewards for clearing certain levels once that tuning has happened. And I'll tell you what, that sounds super exciting to me. So, good stuff, and now it's time to talk about Covenants. In short, they have heard the feedback, they disagree, and they are just going to be able to balance your concerns away. That's that really is the core, I would say, of Ian's message. So, to actually get into it, right, Ian outlined the Covenant switching system that is in place in the game, where basically it's a 2-week quest line that he described as being mostly ceremonial. So that does mean that, yes, there's kind of just an arbitrary 2-week timer for switching the Covenants, and that basically is just there to ensure that there's friction in that choice, that you sort of pay a penalty for that choice in terms of time, and a reduction in your flexibility, and that's because they, you know, think that will make the choice have more of like a, you know, a trade-off, and therefore will be more interesting. I would then say, of course, that, you know, there's what's interesting, and then there's what's fun, and sometimes those are a bit different, and whenever Sid Meier talked about, you know, series of interesting decisions, I mean, Sid Meier did Civilization. That's a very different game to something like World of Warcraft. But as we move on, okay, that's the system for changing back to a Covenant that you have already left. Of course, it is the case that you can swap to a Covenant the first time easily, but it's then if you want to swap back to a Covenant you've already been in, that's when the friction comes in. So, yes, basically, Ian has said, like, the quests don't really matter, right? And they're just mostly ceremonial. and that means that they do just exist to prevent you from switching the Covenants quickly. So, as an example, if you feel like hopping over to the Necrolords to use the DK ability that they've got and do something there, then that would be a 2-week timer on you doing that if you were like swapping it back to that Covenant.
lame.
So there's that. Now, Ian also reiterated the Renown catch-up for Covenants, where if you need to catch up, you can just get loads of Renown from various different forms by just doing different forms of content on top of the standard Renown weeklies, and they really feel that that basically would trivialize any catch-up time, because you'd be able to do it super quick, which, yeah, I guess they think that solves the problem. There's then a bit of me that's kind of thinking, well, like, are you ever going to feel like you really need to do your weeklies when, yeah, you can just do your weeklies, but if you fall behind, you can just knock out a few world quests? I don't know. It seems, let's not get bogged down into catch-up, and let's move on to where things are just going to be more interesting.
You can tell he's getting salty.
This is
Somebody's got
the
salt
big
shaker,
bit,
just
and we're going to do it in more
top
detail.
of it.
Ian said that they've heard from many players who would prefer that they did not have to choose at all with Covenants, and have advocated for a fast way to switch between abilities without friction. Now, Ian says that this is not possible because Covenant abilities are intertwined with things like conduits and soulbinds, so decoupling them would not make sense. Well, no one was advocating for decoupling soulbinds and Covenant abilities. We sort of all knew they did come as a bundle. And yes, more soulbinds are unlocked through the Covenant story campaigns, and I'll agree with Ian that yes, that would be a little bit weird and awkward to actually implement. But here's a way that I actually just thought of while I was writing and recording this. Real simple. You could just tie it to the Renown in your current Covenant, right? You could call it a Covenant Alliance system, where as you progress through the Renown bar of your own Covenant, you know, you could just unlock, right, like these quick Alliance quests with other Covenants. And then those could grant you access to their soulbind characters. And sure, you would not get the full story of those characters, but you'd get access to them, and there you go. Ian's problem is solved, so it wasn't really that hard. Yeah, wasn't that hard. Interesting. Now, one issue is a bit of a quote here, right? And this is a quote from Ian earlier in the beta, and he said this to Preach. Is there the fallback option at the end of the day of removing all restrictions, and you can mix and match and you can switch this stuff much more freely? If we need to pull that ripcord, it exists. Did it, Ian? Did it actually exist?
Did it exist?
Because here they're saying that they can't decouple things because it would be too awkward. Even though, as it just came to the top of my head, that alliance system would be an extremely simple workaround that would tie into the existing progression systems of the Covenant, so I don't really buy that. So yeah, they can't do it for the reasons that they mentioned in this blog, yet in the past they said that if they need to pull that ripcord, it exists. That's when I then have to ask, did it? Have the goalposts moved? What's going on there? Now, Ian does go on to say that basically, right, that decoupling this stuff would unravel the entire fabric of the Covenant system. Well, first, it wouldn't if you just did something like Covenant Alliance system, so there's that. But second, why did you say the ripcord, like, if they needed to pull a ripcord, it existed? Did it exist? I mean, I have to assume that it's actually a situation where they maybe thought it could exist, but it's actually down to time. You know, time like development time. Now, Ian did say that they would embrace the challenge of, you know, rebuilding Covenants for swapping, but they don't share the view that the swapping should happen. And then I kind of think, if you do a cost-benefit analysis of this, it's pretty obvious that this is something that's got basically no benefit to anybody, but does have a cost to a certain subset of the player base. And I don't just mean the 1%ers, but all you people who keep on going into the comments and saying it's a 0.1% throughput thing. It's not that. But the thing is, we're 7 weeks away, right? This ain't the time for rebuilding the Covenant system. So was there ever realistically going to be a form of ripcord to be pulled? Was that actually sort of a truthful statement? I'm not particularly sure. And I just have to wonder, you know, if they know that this whole thing is going to be a mess, as I think people on beta who, you know, look at game mechanics and think about them will actually tell you, and they're just trying to crush any ambiguity now so that people will shut up in the short term, and they maybe plan to fix this, like, down the line. I don't know, like, why is this post came out? I mean, it's weird. Like, Ian goes on to say that before starting an arena match, engaging a raid boss, or entering a dungeon, a character can switch its spec, its talents, its legendary gear, its gear itself, its active soulbind, and its chosen path within that soulbind. That's what Ian wrote. He's actually wrong on the final one. You can only modify your chosen path within a soulbind once per week, which is, well, something that, again, is a humongous point of community contention right now, point of criticism, and funny enough, it's not one that actually was addressed in this post. So that's a bit strange as well, and a little bit worrying. Now, Ian does say that when it comes to customizing your character loadout, World of Warcraft offers you more tools than ever before, and some choices, like, say, your character's spec, you know, in the moment right now, those choices aren't who you are, but instead they are what you are doing. And Ian actually says this: rather than add yet another layer to that decision matrix, we're trying to do something different here, and let players more meaningfully define their character's identity and set themselves apart from others who play the same class. And that identity entails a blend of aesthetic preference, narrative experience, and mechanical strengths and weaknesses. From the earliest sketch designs of the Covenant system, our goal was for the answer to "what do you play?" in Shadowlands to be Kyrian Paladin or Venthyr Paladin rather than just Paladin. That's interesting. I think that that's something that they think is important, and I think it's something that just about no players actually think is important, because of course they've not, you know, been involved with the Covenants or any of that stuff yet, and you know, to them, Paladin is Paladin. It's not like these 4 groups they've only just met. So I don't know, that seems like a really weird design goal to me. Now they believe that, as they say here, that combat, this is another thing that Ian says, that they believe that combat is so important in World of Warcraft that player power had to be a part of that for it to be a meaningful choice. And that is interesting to me, because the people who think that the Ripcord crowd are all crying about 0.1% DPS, you know, they are people who don't care about maximizing their mechanical performance. They will proudly tell you that. So they're not going to care about player power being Covenant locked, right? That's just not going to matter to them. So they're not gaining anything from this, right? I mean, they're going to think they are, right? Because they think their choice matters more. But of course, there are people who don't really care about throughput and things. So that aspect of the choice isn't going to factor in too much for them anyway. So they're not gaining much. I think that's fairly obvious, but then the people who actually do care about building their character essentially just have to deal with, once again for a WoW expansion, lots and lots of arbitrary decisions that don't really make that much sense. I mean, this Covenant lock thing doesn't even make much sense within the game lore, as you know, Mr. Lore himself, Noble, will tell you, right? We are the Ball Walker. We, you know, are allied to all Covenants, all with a shared enemy. Like, to people who've played through the Covenant campaigns, even at max level, done all the stuff, it just, like, the lore justification is really not that strong. So it's weird. I mean, Blizzard want you to say that you are a Kyrian Paladin. Is that what you want to be, or are you just like a Paladin?
I think they're going to fail at that horrifically. I don't think there's any way of, like, no. You're Paladin. You either think you're a Paladin, especially like if you're on an all, it's like, oh yeah, I'm on, you know, and it might be that you're into being an orc or something or whatever, especially if you're playing the non-standard races, kind of like Volpera or something. You're like, yeah, I'm a tiny furry, yeah, you know, I get that. I don't see any way that what effectively is just a fancy faction in this expansion that you're going to, like, identify as it that much. I just can't see it, because your character has been like, hail the conquering hero for so long. It's like, no, I'm Faerana. I'm also a hunter. And what the hell of a race I happen to be at that time. I don't ever see myself being like, I don't even know all the covenants, but what is he saying, Venthyr or whatever? Yeah, no. Nah, ain't happening. Also, I must say, I love his shirt. It's really bringing out his eyes. But we'll let him continue to articulate. But yeah, I had to go there, because no, that's never happening. The super, you know, the 1%ers, 0.1%ers, whatever, No, it's going to be, what does math say I need to be? Okay, that's what I am, and I don't care about it anymore. And the people who care about their character choices already care way more about the choices they've already made. This is just going to be one more in a long line of checkboxes.
Paladin wants to do paladin things and actually would just relish having more paladin stuff. I mean, they really do seem to view this as a four-way subclass choice that has cosmetic rewards. That's odd to me. That just feels strange. I don't think the tying player power is going to be additive to anyone's experience here, especially with how like modern World of Warcraft is actually played, and by the way, designed to be played by Blizzard, and especially with the quality of ability design that Blizzard have brought to bear here. I'm not going to lie, some of these abilities are just boring as hell. I mean, sometimes it's like that by definition because they're class.
What are these adorable things jumping around here? Kyrian stewards. They're like little owl guys. They're adorable. Oh my god. Also, the scenery here is mwah.
Based, not
great.
spec based, which you know, is just sort of means they're going to be less tailored to your spec, and that really is felt in a lot of cases. And it's the sort of thing where, you know, if you had a boring talent, right, you can just select to use the more fun talent. There you go. But here, you can't. And if you want a covenant that aligns with your character's identity and the aesthetics of the story that you like, what you're actually drawn to emotionally, then you're probably not going to have your favorite covenant ability. That's just how the numbers play out. You've got 4 covenants. You've got 4 covenant abilities. It's actually decently rare that your favorite of both of those categories is going to line up. I would definitely say that in my experience of like doing testing and just what our team overall does think from actually playing this stuff. And once again, you know, I also think it's a situation where Blizzard have misread players emotionally, and you've heard me harp on about this emotional intelligence angle for such a long time. And you know, it seems like what we're really getting is sort of debate society game development, where it's all very philosophical and not very, you know, pragmatic, and actually dealing with what happens when these designs clash with reality. And that's what happens to Blizzard, you know, every time they leave beta and there's something actually being live. I think player power doesn't need to be tied to everything. I mean, Blizzard ruined garrisons by, instead of making them an expression of who you are, by making them a mechanical thing tied to power and all of that, and they just keep on doing this. Blizzard are complaining about layers of a decision matrix when they themselves are the ones who, more than ever, have made a humongous decision matrix that we've all got to deal with by just having these layers and layers of systems. I mean, that's a problem they created for themselves. In reality, right, I think players would be happy with, what, a new talent row, maybe class sets returning, and then, you get this, and maybe micro sets, some nice little things like that, but is a bit that matters more, then just lots of content to do. How much development time is taken up by Blizzard actually just fixing... Okay, so there's a thing that in software is called technical debt. And to explain this, right, if you're making a bit of software and you're doing it super scrappy, right, you're just pumping in the monster energy, you're doing it in, you know, a big all-nighter or over a weekend and you sprint really hard, then, yeah, you're going to have your thing working, but it'll be held together with, like, sellotape, right? And then you might have your features complete, but you'll need to rebuild the entire thing to actually do it right in a way that's going to be healthy for the long term. And that is called incurring technical debt. I would say that Blizzard very often incur design debt, where they just design something, they don't really have a great conception of how it's actually going to play in the real world, and then they spend a lot of time just fixing it later. I mean, how much more time would Shadowlands development have got if Blizzard also didn't have to worry about how to fix the mess that was patch 8.3 on launch? And even if you don't think that patch 8.3 was a mess on launch, what you actually need to do is look at what Blizzard had to do. What they had to do was do a new currency system, do the, you know, the acquisition of the corruptions. They had to do so much balancing. Maybe if they had have just built it right first time and built it in a way where they were thinking about the risks of the decisions they were making, they would have just had more development time for the thing that we're actually here for, which is content, instead of just this endless reiteration over borrowed power systems. I mean, what's going on? Why has content seemingly taken such a back foot to just all of this stuff that's kind of bolted on to your experience? I don't know, man. It just seems like a weird way to develop the game. I mean, at least from what I understand of Final Fantasy XIV, what those boys do is they basically just, you know, not boys, you know what I mean, right? Team of people. What they do is, I think they just try to slam out the content and do really good content and have lots of it and give it to their players to enjoy. Like, that's their focus. instead of with the WoW situation where it always feels like Blizzard could be releasing more content, but they're just so preoccupied with cleaning up their own messes. I mean, why do we have to do these big, what Blizzard themselves say they call build-around expansion features? Why do we have to do those if it actually means that, well, the game feels like it's beta, even halfway into an expansion? I mean, Legion felt like that. It did. Look at how many changes had to be made to Legion as it came out. So Legion felt like a beta for a whole bunch of its life. Battle for Azeroth, basically, I think it's still in beta. Maybe it's just left beta by the time, 8.3 has been finished. Can we just have a game that is a bit free from all of this meddling?
What you doing?
That's what I would say, and I have to wonder, just what is up with the direction of the team these days? Why is this the kind of thing
you were rolling a
focused
joint.
on? Instead, what I would say is probably the bread and butter of what their players actually want to play. Now, moving on this whole topic, Ian does say that the development of Covenants is not finished and they are open to change. And he does say they're aware that if they offer different toolkits,
you
and
now
they're
understand
not
my
careful,
confusion.
then metas will form and that weaknesses will overshadow strengths for players. Well, first, I mean, come on, get out of here with this community blaming and turning meta formation this sort of unfortunate problem that players inflict upon themselves. Where, like, yeah, players obviously will have weaknesses overshadow strengths. Here's the thing, though, right? Other companies embrace things like the meta and engage with their community and actually don't treat it like this humongous
I know we're like
problem.
halfway through this thing, but I've had enough. Let's go farm some mounts. I've been disconnected at this point. I don't know why I'm seeing that number, because these things are going.
What number?
Zul'Dazar, she's in Zul'Dazar. As you can see, drinking something different today. It's just me. Would you relax? I know why you can't relax. You can't relax because your owner's been on edge all day.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's what happens when her favorite toy dies.
yes, when human's favorite toy other than puppy dies, it's a problem. It becomes on edge. And I went from having a cute, adorable iPhone to this
Not.
Walmart special here. Just sad. My old friend has died. What's the song from Sword in the Stone? The old king had died, and no one was alive to take his place at the throne.
Oh no.
I don't know. I'm probably singing it wrong, but I know there was something about the old king had died, and that's how I feel.
I've died.
It died. It was. I put it to bed, and it was fine, and then it died in the night.
It was assassinated.
Okay, so I know I need Invincible, and I know I need the Mimron's head. So I know I can do those. If this thing will ever load, then we can go look for some others that I don't have and see if there's something that I might be able to solo now that I couldn't in years past. Okay, I want to see uncollected, and I want to see ones that come from I don't want to see in-game shop. I don't want to see TCG or promotion ones. Okay. Abyss Worm comes from Toss. I don't think I can solo that yet. Mechagon, okay, that's current. Argusian Reach Exalted, 10,000 gold. I might can go get that one. Let's see. 250 mana pearls? And exalted with those. Yeah, I can't do that yet. Woo. Yeah, definitely can't solo that. Advanced husbandry. Nah. Nah. Zone drop from Zul'Gurub. Maybe. No. Wait, is achievement still in there? Take off achievements. I don't want to see those. No. Oh wait, is that current Dark Shore or old Dark Shore? No. Yes. No. No. There's another of them. No, I want it. I can't have it. Oh. Gleaming after Illyrian Terralion. Explain the use to Okay. Ugh. Oh, island expeditions. Not spending that much gold on anything. What the hell? Oh, Brawlgar. Okay. Did I not buy that one? I must not have wanted to spend the Apexis on it or something. But I should go get that one. Fishy. 5,000 teeth. Ooh. Pretty. I like it. No. Yeah, I'm not doing the Brawlgar. Not spending that much gold. Ooh. Okay, those I could do. It's probably not even that much in the, oh, pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, red bug. Costs 1,000 tickets, and I have 110. Yeah, no. Oh, that we could probably do. Protect pinnacle. Throw on the 4 ones. I thought I had those. Oh, no. Oh, I want it so much. It's so cute. Oh. Another phoenix. Yeah, no. I know I want it, damn it. Oh, so beautiful. Fabulous. No. Drops off Goldan. Don't think I can do those yet. Oh, there's still one in Firelands? for me. Cool. Okay. Gmod. Okay. Oh, it's off Jaina. Okay, that's where that thing comes from. I'm seeing it all over the place. Doesn't really say how you get it, but he's pretty. Vault of Archivon. Yeah, fuck that thing. No. Okay. Pretty. Yeah, invincible. So it's looking like it's really just the ones I already knew I could get. Although it looks like I should, looks like I should definitely be doing my islands. Oh, that's so cool. No donkey. Yeah, screw that thing too. Well, I like that, but I haven't seen that option. I guess I'll go ahead and do some islands because I need to do those anyway. Not really what I originally intended as a mount farm, but it works. Wonder where he went. No telling. I guess we'll work my way towards one of these. Let's see. Which one do we want to do first? Oh, well, never mind. The island has popped. So, do that first, and then, I don't know. Lich King. I don't know, one of those. Ulduar. Maybe, Elegon? Aragon? Elegon? Aragon? Elegon. I don't know, the Sparkle Snake. Sparkle Snake! So let's get some tunes.
These buckets of bullets can fight, but it can still explode. Gather the gizmos we need to get it up and running.
I'll go this way. That's fine, you can come along with me. Go get 'em, wolfies! Nope, no crush. Don't need it. Don't want it. Keep going. Got plenty more big things to kill here. Have a heal. We're gonna get him. We're gonna win. Keep going. Keep going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Have another heal. And some more heals. And more heals. Yay. Who needs the rest of this group? I will win by myself. Starting to worry you'd gone for a nap without me.
No. No, I had to drop some friends off at the pool.
Yeah, yeah. Your friends should come watch my channel.
Yeah, I'm afraid they're in a rather bad spot. They're kind of circling the drain at this point.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, we have killed those things. We now need more things to kill. Yeah, what the heck, we'll kill these. Not rare, but they are in my road. In my road! Nope, nope, no swooping, none of that. Crash, crash. Ooh, hi smoking! Anything up here? Anything down here? Not really. Ooh, no, sort of. It counts. It's something. Oh, I interrupted myself. No. I do that enough in real life. I don't even need to be doing that in a video game. Victory! Air guitar! And then there goes the guitar. Yeah, that figures. Okay. As I was doing earlier. Go there. I'm gonna go to Mogushan. I'm gonna get distracted. If I go here and go to the Argent tournament, I should keyword. Should. Speaking of smoking. Yep. Would you like some Candy Clash? There you go. Yep, we are. Thank you. Lid on. Oop, nope. Now lid on. Woo. Thirsty, thirsty baby today. Oh, what do we got down here? Mini emotes. Handle it. Yeah, let's see. What can I throw in here? I'm going to throw one in.
Yeah, still saying 2 viewers.
What?
Still saying it's only 2 viewers.
I know. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, because you got smoke in there.
It should be.
Faye and Ashley are here.
For some reason, it's not picking you up in the mod screen. Oop, where am I going? Almost past it. But, yeah, because it should be counting 2 from, and 1 from. So, like, minimum.
Yeah, see, now it's only saying there's 1.
Yeah, see, that's some bullshit. I gotta look at the map, catch my bearings here. Oh, I'm way off. No wonder it doesn't look familiar. It's 'cause it's not the right place. Oopsie. Oh no, do we want to risk a late nap or push through?
I'm willing to push.
Okay. If I wasn't willing to go both ways, I wouldn't have asked. Yes, I know, don't do it. Don't say it. Oh god, this chair though. This chair though. Oh. Dungeon difficulty, mythic, raid difficulty, mythic. Okay, that should be good enough. Wait, wasn't it like raid size? Wasn't that a thing? Apparently that's not a thing anymore. Okay. We should be good then.
Good luck, baby.
Thank you! I need it! I love this mount. I know it's not even that rare anymore, but I wants it. Wants it bad. Okay. Down we go. Away we go. Gonna go kill a bunch of whatever these things are. And then a big robot. Could you count these as robots? I'm really not sure. Come on, guys, let's go. No, don't blow fire up my rear end. I blow enough smoke as it is. Okay, apparently somebody thought that was too crude. I apologize. Not really. Come on, giant things, let's go. Let's go. Get shot at the end of the road. Righty. Kill it! Kill that one too! Now let's kill all the little guys. Okay, evasive action. Kill the big one. Go puppy, go puppy, go puppy, go. Go puppy, go puppy, go puppy, go. Make sure we actually hit the boss. Okay. Keep killing trash. Keep killing trash. Keep killing trash. Alrighty. Oh, no loot. Can scrap him for parts though. No, I know I hit him, so I don't know why I didn't get loot. Oh, because they moved it into a box. Okay. Makes sense now. Not for me, so I don't care. I already know it.
So why can't you
Already
play
know it.
Daisy?
Huh? Oh.
Too many mods?
Already know it.
Like they're
Quite cool looking though. Oops. Not intentional. On to the next thing. Oh, we're gonna play here in a minute. XT. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I was trying to decide if I wanted to hop on and play some Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh wait, why am I not picking this up and selling it for gold? Derp, 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 derp. What?
Are you derping?
I derped! I derped, derp, 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 derp.
Okay, I'll go push the button.
Sorry.
Oh no, were you derping as well? You don't
come down here and put that devouring flame on me yourself. Yay, stuff to kill, yay.
Yep, the balloons just to watch it fall to the ground. Oh yeah.
Yay, stuff to kill. Oh, we got turrets ready? Sweet.
Move quickly. She won't remain grounded for long.
Sweet.
Ow. Tranquilizer.
Mail for
dart,
two.
I bet that hurt. I bet that trank dart took the eyeballs out good. I think I have to use you. You kind of wish that they had five. Not me.
This room is way too big. Takes too long to run across it. Okay, I'm gonna sell this stuff off before I go through the portal.
I have many, many wares.
Oh, that's a new thing. Don't want to sell that. And the grays.
Good fortune to our friends.
Okay. Away we go.
Welcome back.
Anything good? I doubt it. But we'll look. Hey, you had money. I could sell the greens, but I don't really care. Those are pretty. Trying to remember, which way do I go? I think this way. Puppy, where were you and what were you doing? Another random drop. You go, Lilin. killing you first this time. Have my chest, please.
The Iron Council and unlocked the archival. Well done, lads.
What am I doing over here? Okay, go to the other side and kill the star dude. So that was a super dramatic death animation. Oh, there it is. Even if I don't get a mount, I got something new. Look, 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 look.
Yet all throughout, my own heart devoid of emotion, of empathy. Million lives wasted. Had they all held within them your tenacity? All love life as you do? Perhaps since your imperfection, that which grants you goodwill, that allows you to persevere
Green and
against all
fire.
possible calculated odds. You prevail with the Titan's own perfect creations. I rearrange the requirement your planet breathes air. Not certain
Oh yeah, this shit
you
again.
lack the strength to transmit
Just
the signal. You must turn. Find a place of calm, close to the skies. Just the place. Will you be alright?
yeah, I'm fine.
Do not worry about my fate, Robert. If the signal is not transmitted in time, the origination will proceed regardless. Save the world.
To the Iceman. Wish we could just mount up in here. Oh no. Worms. Well, they don't seem to be noticing me anyway. Round the outside, round the outside. But no, I'm not a trailer park girl. It's not anymore. Give me the chests. I mean, I would assume I have these leggings, but hey, it still made it worth more gold. I did know them, but turned 5 gold into 14 in a quick and in a hurry. Crazy cat lady.
They must be stopped.
You dare challenge me atop my pedestal? I will crush you myself.
Impossible. Lord Thor, I will bring your foes a frigid death.
Lay your arms. I yield. You, fiend! You are not my beloved. Be gone! Behold the hand behind all the evil that has befallen Ulduar. Left my kingdom in ruins, corrupted my brother, and slain my wife. And now it falls to you, champion, to avenge us all. The task before you is great. I will lend you my aid as I am able. You must prevail.
Nice, a new dagger. Sweet. Shoulder. Oh, and I hadn't known those. Excellent. Actually, I think I like that better with what I'm wearing now than what I have on. Yes, I do. Okay, we'll be making that change. Thorin. What's up next? Nature Bitch? I think it's Nature Bitch. Yep. Gonna go kill whatever her name is. Do. Freya? Wait, is it really Freya? I'm gonna feel bad if it's Freya. Oopsie. I only didn't remember the name of my best friend's kid. Come on, die. Thank you. Okay, what do we get? Gloves. A pet. A new staff. Well, let's see the staff. Okay. Cool. Anything good over here? Just junk. Okay, now then. Did we have them? We got a set! Yes! Also like that. Ooh, can we see the whole set? Nice! I would definitely not wear that helmet, but the rest of it's not bad. Wrong one. Here, just go to Yak. Sell the things. Sell the things. We do not need these things. Sell the things. through here without pulling all this nonsense. Okay. Next up, we have... Oh, here we go. Here it is. Wimma ding dong. Boomer XP. We're getting that Boomer XP. Okay, Boomer. Kill the trash. It's actually named Trash. That was the funniest crap the first time I saw it. About died. My whole raid team just like stopped in our tracks, dying laughing. Time to take the tram. Speed it on up. Speed it on up. Push the button. If I can get to it. Push the button. Who says keep your arms inside the tram? We'll put our whole body outside. Zappity doo dah. Ooh, purple balls. Those must be uncomfortable. And a boop. You ready to Frogger? More boomers. They sure do like to blow crap up, don't they? And you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? There's a button. And there's a button. A big red button. We pushes it. Because it's a button. Yep. I saw what said don't push the button, and I pushed it anyway. Marvelous results. No fire for me. Give me a thing to shoot, and I shoots it. Space bar hero. Da na na na. Space bar hero. You date. You haven't realized it yet, but you date.
Thank you, friends. Your efforts have yielded some fantastic data. Now, where did I put
Get in the head. Then I will kill the head. Then you put it all together and I'll kill it again. This is how we do it. You about to call it scrap is what you're gonna call it. bask in its glorious, glory. Call it 3-shot. We have many gears that I don't want. Just a little bit. 5 gold, 5 gold, trinket thingy, and 14 gold. That's the way the cookie crumbles. And now we finish, because why the hell not? Ooh, the ancient gate of the keepers is unlocked. Wait, no, dang it. Oh, that wasn't actually the right one either, but it'll work, it's fine. I'd forgotten which one was the right one. It was the spark or whatever. Run, run, run across the giant dude you killed earlier. This time, instead of a right, we'll take a left. You died. You died too. Sorry, that's how it is. Actually, got any good stuff? I'll take a gold. Rifle through those pockets there. Pop him with an arrow. Doesn't even have to be a special. Nice. He had nearly a gold too. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I gotta make you cry. See, I told you. Which way? Oh, that way. Okay. Yeah, still got 30 seconds till my next sprint. The descent into madness. Wait, which way? Oh, there it is. Meow. Meow. How my puppies still beat me down there? No fair. There we go. Now we can zippity doo dah. Killity doo dah. Hey. How am I in combat? Who's in combat with me? No patterns. Nope. 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 Don't need them. Don't want them. Not gonna deal with it. Alright. Here's the unfun part. The prison of Yoxrod.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks.
have to kill one? Cool. Oh, whoops. I don't know how that happened, but okay. Probably because I attacked her. Or whatever.
Before the coming of the era.
That terrible glow. Should that be?
For it to be as it must, yes.
His brood learned their lesson before too long. You will soon learn yours. Look upon the true face of death, and know that your end comes soon. Your fate is sealed. The end of days
Nope,
is
you're dead.
finally upon you, and all who inhabit this miserable little seedling.
Yeah, jibber, 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 jabber. That might have been nice back in the day. Ooh. Illusion. Alright. We have done all these things. Wait a minute, where's the teleporter? I think there's one right up here. And we still have Ice Crown left to do. Expedition Base Camp. Let's sell our stuffs. Oh, not that. That. Sell, 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 sell. Sell, sell. Oh, that's new. Alright. So we got three new looks, a pet, and an enchantment thingy. We didn't get a mount. That's not a bad run. That's a lot more than I normally get in this place. Okay. Go ahead and learn those. Oh, I've already collected that one, so I'll have to sell it. Okay. Blessed Seed. Which is also something I can sell. How long have I been going for here? Hour and a half? Actually, I think instead of doing Ice Crown, I'm going to end stream, take a break, take a bio break, and I'll come back with a different game. Okay? Sorry, I keep looking over it. I have way too many, like, monitors and cameras going right now, but anyway. I will be back within the hour.